So I want everyone to know, before I start this, I have a 5-year-old son at home, and I told him I was coming here to get him a gold sword. So for all of you guys who don't throw balls at me, you're going to be breaking his heart, okay? So if you don't throw balls at me, you're going to have to live with yourself. Okay. All right. So, okay, I don't got a lot of time, so I got to get into this. All right. Is the timer started? Okay. So that's one of my strategies. Make good calls to action. So today I'm going to talk about Facebook ads. I do a lot of stuff in Facebook ads, as you'll see. My alternative titles is how to have less mediocre marketing. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So this is a bit about me. I've been doing e-commerce for about 10 years. I've tested 500 landing pages in the last 3 years, and I've spent this year so far $275,000 on ads. So that's a bit about me. I'm going to be sharing about what works for me and what's working right now. So today I'm going to be sharing my process, how I go from 0 to 30,000, how do I find product market fit, and honestly, it's the same process I've used to go from 30,000 a month to 150K plus. This strategy, I've used this across many different business verticals, so SaaS, B2C, and across different ad platforms, so it's not just for Facebook ads. Vagina Coach, this is going to be the most recent case study. So the Buff Muff app as well, we're helping women with pelvic floor. And so I'm going to share a lot of this stuff too in a Google Doc. Here's the results that we've got from this year. We started in March, so we hit 13K, 18K, 30K, 27, then this month we were at 47. And you can see the ad spend at the bottom, 5, 3, 12, 14. So this is kind of the results of this exact strategy that I'm sharing today. And I'm going to put a lot of it in a Google Doc because I'm going to be coming at you like a fire hose. Before I share the actual strategy, I'm going to have to set some ground rules for this tactic to even work. And the basis is that Facebook ads are so easy. It's just that making good marketing is really hard. And so ground rule number one, as soon as you put an ad out there or you put anything out there, you're immediately competing against the best advertisers in the world. So you're immediately competing against Kylie Jenner and everyone who is getting everyone's attention right now. So if you put something out there that's mediocre, it's not going to work. And you have to be at the top of your game. Everything you put out there has to be top notch. Ground rule number two, I'm going to share the source for this in my Google Doc, but this I have pretty good data to back this up. These are the average purchase cycles based on the price of your product, okay? So when you launch ads, and if you're just breaking even right away, just understand that in the nurturing process is where the profit is made. Ground rule number three, like I said, mediocre marketing, mediocre offers will not work, okay? So I just want to give you guys a glimpse at who you're competing with right now, okay? Whenever you launch an ad. This is Smarter Choices, so it's a blog. These guys get 3 million visitors a month, and they do these comparison articles on supplements, okay? This is what it looks like. You hit the page, and guess what? They rank them from, first to fifth. Number 1 and 2 on this article is brands that this company owns, okay? Sneaky, but this is who you're competing with, okay? Whitelisted pages are third-party pages. People are running ads from a page that's not their own brand page. So this could be an influencer ad. It could be a third-party page like this, which works really, really, really well. Click-through rates on this are way higher than when it comes just from your brand. Advertorials. So hitting a landing page that's structured as an article that leads into the sale. This is incredibly powerful. And it leads to way higher upsell rates and way higher average order values. So this is something that people are using. The podcast VSL, so I don't know if any of you guys have heard of this so far. It's a video sales letter. It's a scripted podcast. This is something that people are doing where it guides you through the hero's journey, all the objections that you would normally go through. And this works really well for services or high ticket products. This guy faked going on Joe Rogan for his ads. So I'm not saying you should do this, but this is what you're competing with, okay? High level marketing. So step one, anytime I'm trying to find product market fit, you need to use spy tools. So you need to outline your target audience and find out who is winning, right? Not just direct competitors, but who is winning? Who are the best marketers in your target market? Okay, so these are the spy tools I use. Foreplay.co to spy on Facebook and TikTok ads. I put in a keyword. I look for ads with 5,000 or more likes, and that tells me it's working well. I put it in SimilarWeb. That tells me how much traffic they're getting, and I look for websites that get over 100,000 visitors a month. And then if they're getting a lot of traffic from social, I know their ads are working. So there's a couple other tools that I like to use. Affiliate networks are really good because they're going to share what are the top selling products right now, and then you can go reverse engineer their marketing as well. So spy tools are way better than any other course that you can buy because it shows you what's working right now. You need to analyze who's winning in your market, what sort of product offer funnel are they using, and dissect it, replicate it, but also beat it. Okay, you can't just be copying what's out there. You have to take what's out there, learn from it, and improve on it. Here's a hot tip. Okay, so choose your market very wisely. I see a lot of people trying to go for young, trying to market to young people, but I mean, like, they can spot your ads from so far away. They have a lot of debt. They don't have a lot of spare time, versus like, the older demographic, super high attention span, a lot of spare time, low debt. So age is just one section of the market, but you got to really think, changing your market can really change your business. Step 2, you create your hypothesis. So, you've done the research, you find out what's working, you build out your funnel, your offer, and, you're replicating but also beating what you found in the market. Here's a hot tip too. So when it comes to these conversion cycles, so one way that I like to speed it up is to create a low-priced offer, under $50, usually that gets an impulse purchase, and use that first purchase to fund the ad spend while I'm nurturing the prospect to get them into this higher price purchase. So one example is Kits. It's a local company. I think they did like 80 million last year. They launched with this free plus shipping, like get your first pair free, only pay shipping. I did this, a couple years ago with a deodorant brand. We got like 10,000 new customers from it. And it cost us $1.30 to make the deodorant, $2 to ship it, and we would charge $5.95 for shipping, and that would cover all the ad spend as well. And then we would upsell, build a brand, cross-sell. So step 3, last step. So you've done all the research, you've got your assets ready. This is how I test. So before I do that, are you guys enjoying this talk? Do you have any more balls to throw, please? Yes, for Forrest. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I go through 3 phases of testing, okay? First, I start with market testing. And I need to just say something. If you get everything else right, you don't even need to follow this process. Like if you get the funnel, offer, product, everything right, once you put this up, the first phase, you're gonna start seeing positive results. And you don't actually need to follow this. But this is to give yourself the best chance possible of getting those assets to work. So I make 1 Facebook campaign, 10 audiences, 3 good ads. Daily budget, 1 time the target cost of acquisition. I run it for 3 days. I've got a kill rule. Anytime I spend half my target cost of acquisition and I don't get an add to cart or initiate checkout, kill it. If you have no sales after 3 days, retest. Go back to the drawing board, retest, come up with a new funnel, new offer, new product. Phase 2, message testing. So we want to isolate what messaging our audience, what messaging resonates best with our audience. Okay, so we come up with 4 unique messages. For each one of those messages, I come up with 3 different ads. And so this is a learning process. We want to find out, is it save money, save time, achieve this goal? What message is going to get them over the line? Now I increase the budget 2 times cost of acquisition, run for 3 days, same kill rules. Here, once you find, and here's some winning messages. This is going to be in the Google Doc that I'm going to share with you at the end and more. But so we're going to isolate the different messages. Whichever ones win, we use that to improve the landing page, improve the funnel, improve the emails. And then we go into phase 3, so media testing. We take our top messages. We'll usually start with 1 message, and we create usually 4 new ads each and 3 hooks for each ad. So a hook would be in a video opener. Kelvin, he did a great job at breaking down the ad, so I would follow his ad structure for this. It's very similar. 3 openers. So each new ad, 3 hooks, same 2 times cost of acquisition goal, kill any ads that don't hit add to cart checkout at half that goal. Media inspo, I've also got in the Google Doc series of what type of media you can use. And I know a lot of people, really gravitate towards video, but I have some times where images actually far outperform video, so don't forget to test images as well. Scale rules. So during any of these phases, like if an ad's going well, just let it keep going. Then I 5 times the budget. Duplicate it 5 times and let it go. And it's not hard. Like if you're spending money and the ad is making sales, within your goal, keep doing it. If not, kill it. And then go back to the earlier phases. So you don't overcomplicate this, right? Like right now, I'm running this. I think I'm spending on the Vagina Coach $1,000 a day. And it's not complicated. It's just turn up the budget when it's working. And that's it. Another thing for like new initiatives, I see this quite often, 3, 6, 9 month rule. So usually takes about 3 months to find like solid product market fit. So there's a lot of testing in there. Like, there's a reason why I've tested over 500 landing pages. You're fighting, you try something, it works, it stops. You try something, it works, and it stops again. You gotta keep testing. And usually it takes about 3 months to get that stability. And then you go through the stability and you try and get around that 30,000 a month, try and find stability. And then after that, you get your systems and your creative sourcing, you're knowing what's working, and then you're finally like ready to scale. That's the kind of timeline that I see. So I see some people get discouraged after like a week or like 5 days of running ads. Like dedicate the time to it. In summary, test a lot, kill the losers early, and just don't stop testing. That's it. Just keep fucking going. All right? Lastly, I want you all to throw balls at me and vote for me. And if you don't, I will find your business and I will sabotage you. So throw balls at me now. Come up here. 3 called. I'm a direct response guy. Yeah. I will sabotage your business. Here's the Google Doc. You guys can scan this. Matt's going to send it out in the email as well. But that's it. Make sure you all get that.